Good blessed Sunday morning, May the 19th, 2024. The time being 9:04 a.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter whether you the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or produce. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to gather, freedom to protest, freedom to associate. In some cases, like I said, you can't gather together or associate with some people in some places according to the law if you are felons or on probation or parole. First, let me say happy, blessed, happy, heavenly 99th birthday to a mentor of mine, Brother Malcolm X, El Malik, El Hajj, El Sabaz. Malcolm X was a good brother. Malcolm X fought against racism. Malcolm X even fought against blacks that misuse other blacks. Some people don't understand that. Rest in peace, my brother. There's still some of us that still stand up for what you stood up for. We stand up against racism, injustice. We also expose and stand up against blacks that use other blacks, misuse other blacks. Brother Malcolm, it done got worse since you left. The blacks that get these government grant funds, the blacks that call themselves the NAACP, supposed to be the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Malcolm, they worse than the Ku Klux Klan. But anyway, now what I want to speak about, y'all, these holidays is coming up. I'm speaking of the black community right now. You know, the holiday is coming up. And I know children like to shoot fireworks. I like to shoot them. When I was younger, my daughters, before they got older, I used to buy it for them. I got some that I done had for maybe over 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, because in the neighborhood I live in, they got to the point where they shoot them at other people, grown people, elder people, shoot them at people's houses, and that's a danger. And some of y'all know your children is doing it. But the holiday is coming up. That what y'all celebrate is holidays. I don't celebrate none of these days that they call holidays. All of them is another day to me. But what they call Memorial Day is coming up. And see, with some of the things that some of y'all children is out here doing, all right now, and y'all know what they doing, next Memorial Day, y'all probably be going putting flowers on their graves. I pray that they don't. But you see, I'm going to show you something that your children may not know and y'all may not know, because y'all so involved in protecting your children when they doing wrong, when you see them doing wrong. Some of them go up to Boomland stealing fireworks to come to the black neighborhood to shoot these things at people's houses. They don't go by their own houses. What if people came by y'all houses and shooting them in a couple of AK-47s in your door and your windows and your cars? Y'all wouldn't like that. But let me show you something. Can y'all see these real good? When they start making these fireworks or start selling them, they didn't stop. Just like your children's coming over in the neighborhood I live in, shooting them at my house, shooting them at other elders, cussing elders out. And if the shoe fit, wear it, because all of y'all children ain't doing it. There's some of y'all that I done told that y'all children's being with this 19-year-old coming over there shooting these things, cussing out elders, and y'all said that you're going to talk to your children, but the next day your children's with them again. So the first option that I have, since y'all won't do nothing about it and your children do the same thing, I call the police. I don't call the police because I'm a snitch. A snitch do it and don't let you know it. I don't let you know that I'm calling the police. Not that I'm afraid of you and your children. I'm afraid what I'm going to do to one of y'all if you shoot and hit me or my kids with them things. You see what I'm saying? I try to give you what the Bible says, a warning come before destruction. You see, it's okay to shoot these things, but it ain't okay to shoot them at other people. Other people that's not involved in what y'all doing. If y'all kids want to do that, then fine, do it by your own house. What I asked the housing authority to do, because if I ever got rich, I'll build some projects or whatever these individuals come from that's doing all this chaos in the black community. Put them in a gated community close by the cemetery. And if that's what they want to do, shoot and kill each other, let them do it. Because there's some of us out here that's not going to take this mess. Some of your kids out here talking about you don't know who my family is. You see what I'm saying? All right now. What your kids going to do is get themselves probably killed and get some more family members killed, because people, that's men and women out here that's not scared of nobody's family. I know I'm not. I'm not tough. But I'm tough enough to be a man to protect my property, to protect my children, and protect me. Some of y'all say, well, you let an individual still on you on June the 9th, 2019 by Boomland. The only reason I didn't retaliate, my children were still minors. My dad had dementia. And had I did what Raymond Lewis Ivy wanted to do, it would have been a lot of people going to the cemetery, not the hospital, but the cemetery. Because I ain't going to put my hands on nobody. Especially, you don't get no points when you hit an elder. When I came up, when you hit an elder, your whole family might get wiped out. I'm just giving y'all some warning. There's still people out there that deal like that, but I don't. But one thing about it, if your child or you talk about putting your hands on me, you can talk all you want to. But when you get ready, if your child try to put their hand on me, I'm going to try to take and break their arm off. If you try to put a hand on me as an adult, I'm going to do my best to stop your heart from beating where it won't beat again. In other words, I'm not threatening nobody. I'm just telling you before warning become before destruction. Threaten me all you want to, but don't put your hand up on me. Don't put your hands on my daughters. Because if my daughters was out there doing what y'all children's doing, all you got to do is tell me one time. They grown right now. If they do it again, they got to get the hell out of my house. Because I didn't raise them like that. I'm not going to defend my daughters when they do wrong. If you see my daughters out there speeding and tell me, and if they speed again, you won't see them driving my car. If you tell me about they cussing one of y'all out or shooting fireworks at your house, you ain't got to tell me again. You see, some of y'all talk about my YouTube. Don't look at my damn YouTubes if you don't like what I'm putting. Everything I'm putting on there for real. You see what I'm saying? Because Robert Hearns, the chief of police here in Charleston, Missouri, don't want to do nothing. The police do their job. Because the prosecuting attorney and the city attorney and the judge don't want to do it. But the police still doing their job. Some of them out there doing their job, y'all. Because the sheriff, Brenton Farrow of Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, his detective, John Blakely, a criminal, his captain, Barry Morgan, a criminal, because they don't want to do nothing. They allow your children to do this here. But see, they can't pay y'all burial bill when they allow your kids to keep on doing what they doing. You see what I'm saying? Because when your kids shoot this stuff at me, I'm going to call the police, but I'm going to chase them down. You shoot at me and miss, I'm going to chase you down. I'm just letting you know now. I'm not tough, but I'm not scared to die. I'm like Harriet Tubman. There's two things that I have a right for to have, and that's liberty or death. If I don't have one, I will get the other. And I'm like Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? When you talking about attacking me, I put that on record, like the last threat a couple of days ago about the white guy, because I'm telling on him about these dogs. All right now, He said he got a contract out on me. Cool. You see what I'm saying? You have a contract out on me. But I tell you one thing, you shoot and miss, or you come and attack me and miss, I'm going to make sure you don't have a heartbeat. You see, I know how to save lives and I know how to take them. It's a time and a place for everything. The Bible tells me that. If you don't know where it's at, look at Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, 1-8. It's a time and a place for everything. When you talk about attacking me, it ain't no time for no peace. It ain't no time for no love. It ain't no time to refrain from nothing. It's time to be prepared for war. You see what I'm saying? And my daddy was a World War II veteran. His brother was a Korea War veteran. My cousin was a Vietnam veteran. And they told me that they was taught you don't injure the enemy, you kill him. Now you take that to the bank. I don't care who your family is. It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.